Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that seven Barcelona stars have been included in the Athletics La Liga team of the season. Ter Stegen have been named the MVP. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking on this transfer news, claiming that Barca have overtaken Real Madrid in the race for this Celta Vigo Spanish midfield talent by name Gabri Vega. So, guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified. Whenever I post a new video, consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona were crowned La Liga champions earlier this month after a long wait. The championship was completely deserved, especially considering how dominant and consistent Xavi Hernandez's men were. Only one match day remained in La Liga now before the players across Spain and dispersed for the break. Taking into account the consistency and the level of the players this season, the Athletic have released their own version of La Liga's Team of the Year. The champions, Barcelona, have 7 representatives in that list of 11. The most obvious yet deserved inclusion from Catalonia was Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. The German has been absolutely phenomenal for Xavi's side so far, with 26 clean sheets from a possible 37. Moreover, he has conceded 1 goal in every 2 games on average. The only downside of his season perhaps would be his lower level in Europe. The German's staggering numbers not only earned him a spot on the English publications Team of the Year, but also the title of the La Liga MVP. After all, he has equaled the league's best ever clean sheet tally and can go on to break it later this week. 3 of the 4 defenders in the lineup are from Barcelona. Alejandro Balde. Alejandro Balde's breakout season has got the world talking and has earned him a place on the team of the season. In just his first full season with the first team, Balde has displaced Jordi Alba and recorded a stunning 6 assists in 33 games that he has appeared in. The youngster is accompanied by Andres Christensen and Ronald Araujo, both of whom have been pillars in Barcelona's run in the league title. It is no coincidence that the period of their absence overlaps with the team's lowest points in the season. Frankie de Jong is the 5th and one of the most deserved Barcelona candidates on that lineup. After heavy links with an exit from the club last summer, the Dutchman has well and truly turned his situation around. Frankie de Jong was not only consistent as ever in the middle of the park, but also completed the season with minimal fitness troubles. His performances have earned him a position in the starting lineup once again, not just for the 2022-23, but for the years to come. Pedri accompanies his teammate in the team of the season's midfield. The young star was Barcelona's best player when fit, but a series of long injuries cut short his impact on the team's run. The final Blaugrana on the lineup is the Pichichi leader, Robert Lewandowski. The Pole has had his highs and lows in this first season in La Liga, but the goal scorers chart tells you everything about his deserving of a spot in the lineup. Notably, former Barcelona star Antoine Griezmann is also on the list as one of the league's best players this season. His return to Atletico Madrid has clearly fared well, but one is compelled to think of the scenario had he continued in Catalonia. Of course, it has been a great season for Barca, with 7 of the players making the cut for the Athletics Team of the Year in La Liga. Well deserved. I think this one looks more fairer for me because when we look at the official La Liga Team of the Season, I was quite surprised when, Ronald Araujo was not even there. And I was like, what's this? It makes no sense. You choose Militao over Araujo? Like this season, I was shocked by that. Like Real having 5 players Barca having 5 players after Real have had a very terrible season in La Liga this year in their standards, having up to 5 players in the lineup, the same as Barca, it was quite shocking. It was quite shocking. I don't know what Tebas did to that lineup because it is all he's doing, to be honest. As a Real Madrid fan, he has never wanted Barca to reach a certain level. And of course, you can't deny the fact that we were deserved winners of this La Liga season. And of course, having this talent of players just ensured to tell us that the future of this club is really bright if put into good hands. Hopefully, Xavi should be that person to take us higher up that level that we want to compete at the highest level, because this is a place where there's a lot of pressure to win games. Every fan want to, all of us the fans are expecting a win in every single game. And of course, it has been a marvelous season for us, hoping that next season will be a better one, that will play better football and compete in Europe, going far and try to win many more trophies next season. Then on to the final story of discussion. Given the fact that young midfielder Gabri Vega will not continue at Celta Vigo beyond this season, the 21-year-old has caused Barcelona to go head-to-head with Real Madrid for his acquisition. According to what Manuel de Juan has written for AS, Celta will not stand in the way of the midfielder in the summer, and he can leave the team in exchange of his €40 million release clause. At the moment, the player have attracted interest from Chelsea, Manchester City, Man United, Bayern, Real and Barca, and Juan claimed that none of these doors are closed right now. The journalist also claims that in Spain, Barcelona continue to have the weight ahead of Real Madrid because he knows that if he joins Xavi at Barca, his options to start as a starter will be greater than at Madrid. So for now, the midfielder is waiting to see if the team from Catalonia can make room for him amid the troubled economy of the team. Real Madrid, on the other hand, will have no problem in paying the fee, but they are willing to play the waiting game as well. The team is currently working on bringing Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund, and once that is done, Vega's arrival at Santiago Bernabeu will depend on the number of departures the team will sanction, as they already have plenty of midfielders to choose from. So if someone like, say, Dani Ceballos leaves, there will be room. Although it would not guarantee him a place in the starting 11, he will be the first choice from the bench. It is believed that despite the options at hand, the 21-year-old midfielder is not really pondering the option of going abroad. So if Barca and Madrid remain the only two teams in the race, expect the youngster to pick the former. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.